Hi, YouTube family. Auntie is here. I'm your auntie of pop culture. I'm Patty Jackson. I go by the nickname Ginger. It's not cute, not knowing. We start with a hug, so let's hug it up. Starting today, we are marching towards our 40th year in broadcasting. I'm going to tell y'all what's funny because, a lot of people don't know that I'm on the radio here. And they'll be like, who are you? And where did you come from? And I'm thinking, baby, I ain't new to this. I'm not new to this at all. I've been doing this for a long time. YouTube is a new world and a new thing, and I like doing it. I miss my crew, but it's new, but Auntie's not new to this. Let's start with the Debarge family. More drama, this time from Chico, who was arrested with meth, heroin. Chico Debarge is not doing well. When the cops arrested him last week, he was driving a car with friends with no lights, no headlights, no nothing, just driving in the dark. No license tags on the car. He didn't have no license on him. Chico, what was you thinking? You had to have been high to think that this was okay. When they pulled him over, he didn't have ID. He said, I'm James Debarge. James Debarge is his older brother that was married to Janet Jackson. Chico has been in trouble with drugs and the law for a while. Really got in the way of his music career. First time he was arrested for trying to sell drugs and craziness, big federal charge that put him in jail. Second time they sent him to rehab in 2007. Just last year, his son was knifed, and it appeared that his son was homeless. So I don't know what that situation was, but sources are saying he's having a hard time dealing with his life, the addictions. He can't seem to shake it. His son being murdered, and now this. It's like a dark cloud is over the entire Debarge family, and just keep them in prayer. Elle is doing good. Elle Debarge is doing well. He's doing an IG Live on Sunday night at 7 o'clock Eastern. He's got a new album that he's putting out. We lost two television figures last week. Larry King, who passed away at the age of 87. That was the man who put CNN on the map. And when they put him out the pasture, because that's what they did, he kept on going. I love Larry King. I loved his interviewing style, and he did not let a person say, well, you're not on our network and you can't do this no more. Larry King just kept going. Many marriages. He's married like 8 times, but I think the one woman twice. 2 of his older children passed away last year. So he's been through a lot, but he had the best interviewing style. He listened. And that's the key. He listened. It's like, listen, Linda, listen. He listened, and that made him stand out. Actor Gregory Sierra passed away at the age of 83. We go back to Sanford and Son. If we go back to Barney Miller, which was one of the best shows on television. If you go back to Miami Vice, that first season, he was the first boss of Crockett, Don Johnson, Phil, and Michael Thomas. He was the first boss. But Gregory Sierra was an amazing actor. Speaking of amazing actors, this weekend, everybody, it's Little Things. It's going to be streaming on HBO Max. And it's going to be in theaters. It reminds me of Silence of the Lambs because it's creepy. But you got 3 Oscar winners. Rami Malek for Bohemian Rhapsody. Dallas Buyers Club, Jared Leto. I think he won Best Supporting Actor. And of course, 2-time Academy Award winner Denzel Washington. They're coming together. Oh, it looks creepy and it looks scary. What did you think of the Salt N Pepa movie? It aired over the weekend. It was supposed to be a miniseries, y'all, and they should have stuck to that plan. The last hour, so much happened, and they left out so many things. My head was dizzy. I was spinning. I didn't hate it, but the wigs. Who was in charge of the wigs? How come y'all can't get the 80s stuff right? It's not that hard. Herbie Lovebug was a dog. Whew. But he had the worst wigs on. I don't care if his hair was locked, high top fade. It was just bad. They left out a lot. Both women are mothers of two kids, but they only showed them as one, having one apiece. It bothered me that Cinderella part was like this small. I know it was about Salt and Peppa, but how do you leave out Cinderella and her part? How do you leave out when they did Want a Man and how that came together within Vogue? There were so many things. They should have just let it be a miniseries so we could get it all. When you're crammed, because Salt and Peppa had the most amazing career. I love that they showed that Salt was bulimic. As a woman in this business, you're supposed to keep it tight and be sexy and don't you gain a pound. And she had a problem with weight. And when you watch, did you watch the after show? She looks matronly. I don't agree with that. But she has gained weight. I mean, she's a woman. She's in her 50s. But there is a tremendous amount of pressure. Pep got around. You know, the kids say she belonged to the streets. They kind of showed there was a lot missing, but I want to know what you think. What did you think of the Salt and Pepper miniseries? Now, the Wendy Williams movie looks good. That documentary looks good. And I'm in shock that she is being this honest. I guess she says, if I tell it, I got to tell it all. She has had an incredible rise. And you can't take that away. And unfortunately, when personal things, and then her life fell apart, and then it was so public with the drugs and the cheating and the baby, and I think it's going to be good. That's coming on. The week after that, this is the Lifetime schedule, y'all. The Whitney Houston, Bobby Christina documentary. They got Bobby Brown's sister up there talking. They got Sherelle. Sherelle looks terrible. I'm sorry. Sherelle looks bad. I was like, what happened to Sherelle? Face. They up there talking. This gonna be interesting too. Then a week after that, Megan Good. She got some movie where she fakes her death, and Lifetime is gonna have us hooked until Easter, because that's when the Mahalia Jackson movie comes out. But please leave your comments below. Trey Songz got arrested over the weekend, trespassing, resisting arrest. They said he was partying too hard, got into it with the cops. I don't know whose team he was rooting for, Tampa Bay or the Kansas City Chiefs, because both of them are going to the Super Bowl. But Trey Songz makes headlines because he got arrested. Trey. Super Bowl Sunday. It's a Sunday, February 7th, CBS. After the game, Queen Latifah as the equalizer. Jasmine Sullivan, country singer Eric Church, national anthem. Her. She's doing America the Beautiful. Miley Cyrus is doing something for TikTok pregame. And The Weeknd is going to be your halftime entertainment. Tyrese wants his wife back. It's always something with Tyrese. Now, it's either two things. He either don't want to give her that $20,000 a month because they have a child. She needs child support. She expects, I guess, to live a certain way, but she could have seen a glimpse of the crazy that she can be like, I don't think I want to deal with that. You put me out. Tyrese, what's going on? But Tyrese, he said he's going to get his wife back. It's going to be interesting to see if she comes back. Ellen DeGeneres, is she really in danger of losing her show? Last year with the workplace conflicts, people talking about what was really going on. Sources say that Ellen is tired, but she really doesn't want to give up her time slot for Kelly Clarkson. Will Kelly Clarkson take that slot? Will Ellen bow out? This is going to be interesting because you got to wonder, how long will the Ellen DeGeneres show goes on? Any fans of Essence magazine out there? Susan Taylor, who was the best editor-in-chief when she was in charge of it. She turned 75 over the weekend, and Ebony and Jet is coming back more digitally, but Ebony and Jet, these great Black publications are going to be coming back to us. And as we get closer to the date, I'm going to have more. Beyonce, the new Ivy Park collection. It looks great. And it's all about wear fashions and music note. Philly International, Sound of Philadelphia, Teddy, the OJs, Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes, the Intruders, McFadden and Whitehead, Phyllis Hyman. Philly International Records, 50 years old. What a milestone. 50 years old. They're reissuing CDs, coming out with box sets. If you are into music and collections and all of that stuff, you will want to get your Philly International stuff and celebrate. I marked 39 years. I thank you guys for the love. Love what I do. That's about all I can put it. I wish there were more hours in a day for me to get things done. I may or may not be here tomorrow. I probably will. I have to do a funeral in the morning. That means I'm going to be like, y'all can't be getting up here talking for 25 minutes each person. We're going to see, but just don't be surprised if I'm not. I'm planning on being here tomorrow, but I need more hours in my day. They be keeping Auntie so busy. Have a great one. Leave a comment. I read the comments. Give me a thumbs up. Tell a friend. The channel is growing. Auntie is here for you. It's not cute not knowing, and thanks for joining me. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture.